Yeah, good evening, Scott, Mary Alice. Just under 4% of the voters in the 61st Senate District chose to vote early in this special election, and tomorrow the remaining 96% will have the chance. Ahead of the special election, I asked both candidates what their priority will be if they're elected and sent to Albany on Wednesday.
Well, I want to make sure that we get those no tax on tips. We get that $25,000 deduction in this year's budget, and then obviously carry that over to 27. I want to make sure that we're looking at these utility bills. My utility bill went from $1,400 to $2,200. So we have to figure out how we're going to do this because it's a big hit. And you know, the taxes, we have to figure out what we're going to do. Maybe give our seniors some type of relief so we can make sure they could stay where they're at. And I want to introduce something for the firemen where the state is paying for a volunteer fireman's apparatus equipment and maybe give them some tax incentives so we can get some people in there.
We've got infrastructure money that needs to be delivered here. We've got a lot of big projects that I'm looking to partner with Assemblymember Conrad and McMahon to deliver here, because things like the Boulevard Mall, they're going to need that funding. Things like Westwood Golf Course and Park in Amherst, they're going to need that funding. And there's a lot of things happening in the town of Tonawanda. And of course, Mayor Ryan, you know, we have a serious financial crisis here, and we're going to need to cooperate and work together.
Both Gagliardo and Zellner said that if they were elected to the Senate, they want to tackle the affordability problem facing New Yorkers. They both want to tackle utility fees that seemingly increase more often than they used to, and they both want to make public safety a priority. So what actually sets them apart from one another?
You know, I've been involved in government now. This is my 14th year as chair. I've built relationships across the state. I have relationships with the elected officials in this district who are leading our community, and they know what we need, and I'm really looking forward to working with them immediately. If all goes well, hopefully sooner than later.
This is not about party affiliation. In my business and in businesses and people who go to work every day, we never ask you that. That's the mission statement. For every candidate, every elected official, that should be their mission statement. We don't ask because we shouldn't care about that, and we don't, and I don't. And I think that being a working person and working that way my entire life matters. And the machine that we have right now, this divisiveness, is a problem, and it's not working.
Polls will open at 6 a.m. tomorrow morning and close at 9 p.m. We're going to have full election coverage on WGRZ Plus and tomorrow night at 11. On your side, Nate Benson, Channel 2 News.